everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura and I make pregnancy and mummy videos. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about my 27-week pregnancy update. So a couple of things have changed since my last update, which you may have seen. If not, I'll leave a link down below. And if you don't know, I'm currently pregnant with my second baby. Oh, thank you. I've got my little one down here, little Florence. Do you want to come and say hello? Do you want to come and say hi? Are you going to wave? You going to wave? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. She's currently 14 months old, nearly 15 months, and I am 27 weeks pregnant with baby number 2, due kind of beginning of December. And I really wanted to make these, hello darling, really wanted to make these pregnancy vlogs so I can look back on them, and I really enjoy watching other people's. I find it really interesting to know what kind of symptoms they're experiencing, because if you're pregnant, you know that all kind of things can pop up and you're like, is this normal? Should I be feeling this? So yeah, I just wanted to give an update. Now I'm going into my 3rd trimester. I know it's different on different apps, but on my baby app it says that I'm in the 3rd trimester now, which is great, kind of on the home run. Are you excited? Yeah, excited to have another baby sister. You're going to have a friend. Come on then, sit down. So I've written a few notes on my phone about what has changed in the last week, and specifically more to do with movements. So I'm feeling a lot more movements now. Just to give you an update, I have an anterior placenta. So with Florence I had a posterior at the back, so I did feel a lot of movements, and I have noticed with having an anterior placenta you do still feel movements, but they're kind of less noticeable. You have to kind of really concentrate, and when you've got a toddler that you're running after, it's a little bit more difficult. So I've noticed this week that they've really increased, which is really nice and reassuring. I think as you kind of get to that stage where you feel movements every day, the anxiety starts to kind of go down slightly. What is there? You want to come back up? Okay then. So that's definitely increased. My husband can see my belly moving all the time, so that makes him kind of excited, because for poor husbands, bless them, they go through it with you, but it's not the same until the baby's actually here. So that's one symptom that's definitely increased. My other one is that I've actually put on a considerable amount of weight this week, and in the past couple of weeks it's been building up. So I've put on so I started at 58 kilos. I did lose 2 or 3 kilos at the beginning because I was so poorly, and so I went down to about 55 kilos, and I'm now back up to 62, 63. So I have put on a considerable amount of weight, definitely more than the recommended 2 pounds or 1.5 pounds a week. But I'm still, you know, it's still only a gain of 5 kilos, and I'm 27 weeks, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm trying to eat not as much, but I don't know if you have ever experienced this in your 3rd trimester or towards the end of your 2nd. You're so hungry. You're literally ravenous. Everything is just, you just want to eat all the time, and it's really difficult to tell yourself to not eat all the time, especially when I have been craving nothing but sweet things, so like chocolate, sweets, crisps, anything that's unhealthy I've been eating, which is just great. But I put on 3 stone with you. I put on 3 stone with Florence, so I know what it's like to put on a lot of weight towards the end, and hopefully I can end up losing it again, fingers crossed. So yeah, if you're putting on a lot of weight in kind of the end of your 2nd trimester, beginning of your 3rd, it is common. People do go through it, and I'm definitely one of those people. Another thing that's kind of changed this week is my sleep's got worse. So I haven't... Oh, thank you. Do you want to go and get your bunny? Do you want to go and get a bunny? Do you want this one? My sleep has got considerably worse. I've been sleeping absolutely fine throughout this pregnancy, but now I'm noticing that I'm becoming a little bit more uncomfortable. And I have got a pregnancy pillow. I've got the Dream Genie, I think that's what it's called, but I haven't really found that any useful. I've just been kind of using pillows, you know, the standard pillows in a bed, to try and make myself comfortable on my side. So my sleep hasn't been great, and when you've got a toddler that you're running after all day long, I am more tired, I am more out of breath, especially coming up the stairs. So it's getting harder the bigger I get and the less sleep, or kind of the less continuous sleep that I'm getting, but can't complain really. There are definitely worse symptoms out there, so I'm not suffering with any heartburn or anything like that, or any kind of pelvic pain. I did have really bad pelvic pain at the end of this pregnancy with Florence at 39 weeks, but I gave birth to her on my due date, so it was really, a week is really nothing to complain about. So those are kind of the symptoms that I've really been noticing in this past week, or towards the end of my second trimester, beginning of my third. The baby's about 2 pounds now, so that's kind of it's nice to know that it's a good weight. Obviously we don't want her arriving anytime soon, but I had an ultrasound about 2 weeks ago and it was about 1.7 pounds, so I'm thinking around 2 pounds now. And we've started the nursery, haven't we, for the next nursery? Yeah, our house is just full of nurseries, it feels like. And another girl, so I'm trying to think of different pink ideas for the new nursery, but I will give you guys a nursery tour of Florence's room, because that's finished. We moved her into a bigger room when we knew we were expecting another baby, and the new baby is going into Florence's old room, so I will hopefully get some videos up of those very shortly. And what was the last update that we had? We bought a pram! Didn't we? We bought a double buggy. I know Florence is going to be about 17 months, and she does, when the baby arrives, and she does walk really, really well. But I have 2 dogs, I have to walk them once or twice a day, and I need to be able to get out and about with both babies in a pram. So we ended up going for the Silver Cross Wave, which actually arrives today, so hopefully I'll do a bit of a demo with that, because I found other demos on YouTube really interesting to pick which kind of pram suited us best, and I think after reading the reviews that the Silver Cross was the one that we wanted to go for, so hopefully I'll get that video up as well in the next coming weeks. But I'm excited that we've got a few more bits coming into the house. It's starting to feel a bit more real, which is nice. And I think when you get to 30 weeks and it's like T-minus 10 weeks, which is not a lot of time, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this baby arrives on time, if not early. It's cutting it very close to Christmas, and having a Christmas baby is a little bit difficult. I wouldn't care what day it arrives. It's just, not a lot of people work over Christmas, and I need people on hand to look after Florence. So fingers crossed she arrives near her due date, and things all go to plan. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed my 27-week update. I will see you next week for my 28-week. Maybe there's some more symptoms that appear, I will let you all know, and hopefully you find it helpful. If any of you are mums or mums-to-be, or trying to conceive any of that, I hope this helps. And do you want to say goodbye before we go? Say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. See you all in my next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So I wanted to give a quick bump date, because I realised I didn't say anything in my last clip, but this is me currently at 27 weeks, so you can see there. Getting bigger. I definitely notice it more when I'm lying down. I'm like, wow, this is actually sticking out now. So that's it from that side. Hello, Florence. And if I've got these, again, I think they're the same jeans I was wearing last time, because they're the only ones that actually fit me properly. They're the H&M ones. They're really, really comfortable. I don't know how much longer they're going to last, because it is getting a bit tight up here. Thank you, Florence. Are you watching Baby Sharks? As always. So I'll just show you the bump here. I know. Trying to film with a toddler. So it's from that side. You can see it sticking out there. And can we turn around? And from that side. So it's getting there. I think that's cue for Mummy to hurry up and finish filming so I can have some snacks. And if you're curious about the jumper, it is from ASOS. It is from last year. I took out a load of maternity stuff that I had with Florence, so I'm sure they do. I think they still do it. I'm not 100% sure, but the woolly jumpers are coming out, guys. The cold weather is coming in.